What's going on, 75Junction? It's your boy Sherm. We're here at the HR Expo, and I'm here with the music artist Trendi. How you doing today?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here. How are you?
Great.
I just asked you, how are you?
It's cool. You want to ask me twice.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? But so for those who don't know you, can you tell us who you are and what you do?
I am Miss Trendi.
Mm-hmm.
I am a singer and a songwriter and an entrepreneur from 757.
Okay.
I said it real nice, didn't I?
No, you did. You did. That's very well spoken of you. So let's talk a little bit about your music. So how long you been doing music for?
So I've been doing music since I was like 7.
Mm-hmm.
So a few years. But I think I just got serious like maybe 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
And I've been putting in work for like 2-3 years.
Okay, I got you. I feel you on that. So what kind of got you involved in music? Like what was your moment where you like, okay, this is definitely what I want to do? Real quick,
So what?
Take the mic real quick for me. There you go.
The wrong way. Okay, so what originally got me in music, of course, in the beginning, you go to church, your parents put you in a choir, they make you sing. But actually I realized I was good at it. But you know, when you're young, grow up, like you don't take nothing serious.
Right.
And it was when I got a little older, and I realized the impact my voice had on people. You know, it'd be times I had people come to me crying and telling me personal stories, and I'm like, okay, well maybe I need to put this thing to use. And just when those things really made me put a battery in my back and made me like go hard.
Okay, I got you on that. So projects. What projects do you have coming out?
Okay, so I'm really right now just building my catalog.
Okay.
And just trying to find which way I want to go. So I plan on dropping like a few singles, and in the future I'm gonna do an EP. But I don't want to rush an EP. I don't want to rush a project.
Right.
So I'm just trying to really get people familiar with who Trendi is, because a lot of people know me from modeling. So I'm trying to get people familiar with who Trendi is as an artist. So I feel like I want to do that by dropping certain singles to explain the story, and then doing things like this, and then I want to put it together and make a EP. So to answer a question that I get where you was going earlier, what really was my defining moment to make me really just say, I'm going to take this serious, because at first I was just doing it. Is when I had my daughter, and that's what my single that I have now that everybody just kind of go crazy for. I have children, so I'm a single mother.
Okay.
But my last moment that made me really just take this wholeheartedly, after I had my daughter, I got an infection from my labor, and the way I carried her, it made my hip a certain way that I couldn't walk. Like, so my defining moment was when I was literally face down on the ground and I couldn't move. And there wasn't nobody there with me but my baby. I like couldn't move, so I had to really sit there. I had to use the bathroom. But I couldn't move, so I had to wait for people to come, and they finally came. And then when they pulled me off the ground, because the way my leg was, like, it hurt, and I had to use the bathroom first.
Right.
Go to the hospital, but I really got to use the bathroom. They pulled me up, and like, I don't know if you ever been so broken. Like, I just was like, my pregnancy already was rough.
Right.
Like, so I was just like, man, I'm done. I don't have nothing else for life. I don't have nothing else for my kids. I'm done. And it was like, man, if you don't shut up, like, and just, so I used the bathroom. That hurt, not because of my leg, and then I went to the hospital, and just sitting in the hospital, like, I had infection and going through physical therapy, and like, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna let this make me. So I literally went to the studio, and I found out, like, better than ever, that music is really a therapy. It's a thing. Like, I know I joke and play a lot, but like, I really embody and do this music stuff, and it's just so many ways that you can speak to people and talk to people through music. Music is a universal language, and that for me was therapeutic, and it brought me back to what made me want to start. That person telling me my voice made them cry. And I know a lot of times when I go in the studio, I put these emotions and different things in a record. Like, really, you can really change the world, this music stuff. And that was, for me, was for my defining moment. And it's like, I'm not giving up. I'm not no days off. I know some people say, oh, you got kids, or you're this age, you're that. It's not no limitations to music. Music is a feeling. Music is a thing. It's not something you can touch. So you can't tell me what I can and cannot be in what I do. So, yeah, I love music.
Okay. Now, when you were growing up and your voice invoked emotions from people, do you feel like now it's easier for you to do that in the sense that because you're literally putting your emotions into your music now? So do you feel like that makes it even more powerful than it was back then when people were just getting touched by it?
Yeah, because you know, when you're young, everything is all giggles and fun, and the next thing. When you're older, when you start going through things in life, your experiences get a little bit more deep, and some of them get more serious, and the emotion behind it is a whole nother thing. And I love that, the way I can I don't know if you ever seen me perform. Like, I like to be able to control people's minds and moments and how they feel by just saying certain things. And
Right. Okay. No, I feel you on that. So, do you feel like your children kind of helped you with your drive as well, as far as music is concerned? Like, you're not just doing it for you, now you're doing it for your kids too.
honestly, no, they actually
Okay.
didn't help the drive because that if you really if you let the kids dictate it, they're gonna actually be like, nah, I'm not doing it because I'm tired
I got you.
and I don't feel like it. But the fact that the passion and grinding, and I want them to see me doing stuff despite, or XYZ. I guess you could say in a sense, me grinding, I want them to see that, but for real, it had to depend on that. The kids is headaches. A lot of times I ain't feel like going to the studio. I'm not going after dealing with homework and stuff, because I go to the studio a lot, either late or early, because I got to base it around their schedule sometimes.
Right.
So I mean, no, they didn't.
Okay. No, I mean that's
I'ma
an
just
honest
be
answer. That's
real
an honest answer. That's
honest.
real. I like that. I like that. So, okay, I feel that. So, being a single mother and being a music artist, I mean, that's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to set aside studio time. You gotta sit down and brainstorm lyrics like for your next song or whatever. You gotta practice. You gotta deal with the kids. You gotta make sure the kids are taken care of and make sure they're ready. So, how do you manage all that? How do you balance everything? Or do you balance everything?
Yeah, like I'm still right now trying to figure out a recipe. I mean, I literally had somebody inboxing me today and tell me like, you don't understand how much you inspire me, and like, how do you do it all? And I was like, my first sentence was like, how do I really answer that? I just kind of try to break it down the best way. It's life. How do we all deal with it? How do we all deal with life?
Right.
We figure it out one day at a time, because there's not really no manuscript on how life. Because even you plan this, and the next moment change. But I mean, I guess the best way I could say, I try to organize things as much as possible. Like if I know I have a show coming up, try to make sure I have this person to watch them, this person, make sure they have that. Sometimes shows pop up, and you just gotta.
Right.
So I mean, I try to be as organized as you can with kids. Like.
Right. So there's no set in stone method yet.
No, one thing. Okay, if I had to tell the people, like, keep that motivation, keep that same passion and that energy. Because that's the only thing that's really gonna help push everything.
Nah, I feel you on that. Okay, cool. So as far as social media is concerned, you got a pretty good presence on social media. So what was it like building your following and things like that? Like, did that background also come from your modeling as well, and then that the music blended in with that too?
Yeah, it was a little bit easier for me to try to. I'm still trying to grow it, because get people to understand the music and not just modeling or business or bartending. But it did help the fact that I was a model and I've done a lot of traveling. And as far as like bartending, I worked in clubs in and out the state, and so I know everybody. So it kind of was just like, okay, just follow me doing this now. So it actually helped a lot. It helped a lot with those connections and things like that.
Okay, I got you. And then being a model, what was that like as far as like doing modeling and stuff like that? Do you still do modeling?
I strayed away from it for a little while, but being that I'm just about to go back into everything heavily, it kind of advise all the time that it doesn't make sense not to do it if you're great at it, because all of it goes hand in hand. Starting out, it wasn't fun, because back when I started, like, modeling was just like, don't do this, don't be this, don't be this, don't eat this, and you kind of know me a little bit, and I'm not that. But now it's so many things are accepted, it makes like, okay, it's more fun to do it. So yeah.
So it was more stressful as far as and tedious in a sense, because you had a regimen that you had to abide by, and you couldn't do certain things. And
one thing you couldn't do was be yourself, and that's that'd be different. Be yourself, be trendy. Like, you can't be yourself. You got to be this fake person.
I feel you on that. So let's talk a little about your name, Trendi. So what made you come up with the name Trendi, and what's kind of like the background of that?
Okay, so, everyone thinks it's Trendi the model, Trendi the singer. I'm actually like a tomboy. Like, I'm very tomboyish. Me and my homegirl used to be in a dance group. Like, so that's all. Like, if you ever seen me in the club back in the day, we used to have on like skateboard shoes, and I used to have the mohawks, and I used to have on a hoodie and b-boy, and we just in that jank pop locking all the dudes and like reggae and all that. So Trendi actually started with that. And then somebody was like, oh, try this fashion show, and I was good at it. It was like, do this one. And I'm like, so I started modeling, and I was like, wait a minute, I sing. So that's how Trendi, and here we are.
Okay, I got you. So you as an individual, how important is individuality to you as far as being yourself? Because you talk about being yourself and things like that, and in this day and age, a lot of people are concerned about image and concerned about preserving your image? How do you feel, one, about preserving an image, and two, what's your message for people that think that you can't be yourself?
I think preserving your image is a big thing because your brand and who you are speaks for you when you can't open your mouth.
Right.
So that is a big thing. But I push so much about being yourself and individuality because I do feel like it is what it is. A lot of females, they feel like, because I guess, it's supposed to be a man's world. It's a lot of things are male dominated. They are. So I feel like a lot of females in today's time, they feel like they gotta conform and start showing their butt and start doing this, or there's a lot of suicides and stuff happening, or low self-esteem and depression because of social media. All these girls feel like, absolutely, I'm not this way, I'm not that, or even guys, they feel like I'm not this, I'm not that. Well, who's to say what's right and who whack and who not? Like, how can you tell me who I am?
Right.
You are who you want to be. You just have to own that, and once you own that, I got this tatted in my heart, I am who I am. Like, be yourself. Like, if you want to be a cornball, whatever that means, or if you want to be the person who don't wear heels, if you want to be the person that want to do this, if you don't want to wear Gucci, you want to wear Walmart, do you. Like, and if I feel like if everybody embodied it as a whole, really being themselves, which I feel like people are walking contradictions, you have less hate, you have less suicide, less depression, less animosity, less not working together. 757 definitely suffer from that.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
so I'm going to be that and I'm going to embody that to period. Like, I don't care.
Okay, that's respectful. I like that answer. So, in regards to your music process, what is it like when you sit down and you write a song, or do you sit down and write a song? Is it kind of like something like you'll be doing grocery shopping and then just something pops in your head and you're like, oh, I gotta write that down? Like, how does that work for you, writing a song?
So it's both ways.
Okay.
I can be anywhere and some start coming to me. That's why I thank God for phones and iPads. And
Right.
my fingers sometimes can't keep up. But like, I'll start writing something, or like I feel like I'm so in tune with music. Like, that when a beat come on, like I just sit for a moment, I kind of let it speak, and I can write to just about anything because, I mean, why not? Like, you've been through so much, it's like my brain just starts doing this crazy thing, and then start writing, and there we go.
Okay. So for somebody who is just getting put on to you and is just exposed to you, who is Trendi?
Ooh. That's one of the hardest questions I think that people ask you. Who are you? Explain yourself. It's like, how do you just shorten it like, well, I'm this and this.
Right.
Who is Trendi? I'm myself. I'm fun. I'm loud. I'm motivational. I'm not gonna not be cocky. I'm humble, but like I'm talented. I'm motivation. Like I embody that it thing.
Okay. No, I feel on that. I mean,
just being honest.
You
And I
can
can actually sing too, so
Right.
and since you want me to rap, I got a couple bars
Okay.
on my Instagram.
Right. We don't have to play them. We don't have to do them.
My followers be they really ask me to drop a mixtape, and I'm like, what? I be trying to listen to the people.
Have you considered like actually just doing a rap song or a rap album in its entirety? Like a whole album just based off rap.
I almost stuck my middle finger up. No, not a rap album.
Okay.
I'm not a lyricist. I'm not gonna disrespect their craft, but I might every now and again throw something just for fun because of the generation. Sometimes I might call for that, but I don't want to be a rapper.
Okay, I got you. So who are some of the singers that inspired you, or do you just draw your own inspiration from yourself?
I draw my inspiration from life, but people that inspire me like over time, like Whitney Houston, of course, Fantasia, Jasmine Sullivan. I'm into a lot of soul, even though some of the stuff I have out isn't. Kim Burrell, she's a gospel singer. Beyonce, she's like the GOAT. Like, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say about.
Did you watch Lion King?
Nah, I need to go see that.
Okay. It's pretty good.
I was actually trying. It's about to sound trifling. I was trying to go without my kids because I wanted to go. Like people
and enjoy the movie.
Like I know people gonna be like, well, "How would you say that?" I'm a real parent. I'm not one of them ones that try to give you the cookie cutter.
Right.
I was trying to go because kids is a lot. Luckily, my mother took them when I had a show, so I can go now by myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go see it.
So
But they saw it, so at least the kids already seen it.
Right.
So they already saw it.
Okay. No, it's a good movie. You're in for a treat for sure.
I'm excited. Have you seen
definitely.
it?
I have. I liked it.
Did you like it?
I did. I mean, I didn't like Beyonce's voice acting. I'm gonna be honest. Her singing was great, but voice acting, I wasn't really feeling it like that. But everybody's
she threw the whole movie, huh?
No, she didn't run the movie. Like I said, it was a great movie. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's Lion King in live action, so obviously the Simba scene, not Simba, Mufasa scene
Don't tell it.
was very. I'm not telling. I'm just saying it was tear jerking.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, but that's to be expected though. So, in regards to the people that inspire you and things like that. So obviously Whitney Houston, Beyonce. Do you draw any inspiration like when you're performing? Like, because performing in and of itself is an art. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you have to perform in a way that you, one, don't look stupid, and two,
You sound
good. Sound good, right? Because it's difficult to sing or rap or whatever it is you're doing and dance or put on a show at the same time. So
Right.
where did you get background for performing?
For real, I don't nowhere. It just came.
It's just something that you
I
kind
don't
of
know. I can probably lie and say I praise dance in church, but it was a natural thing.
Okay.
I don't know. In practice,
Okay, I got you. I feel you on that.
I don't play about that practice.
Okay. Do you have any favorite producers in the area to work with?
You would put me on the spot and ask me that. Why would you do
It doesn't. It could
Honestly,
be. It could
I
be
don't
a
want
range
to
of
sound
them.
like I've been like, well, this is a real interview. I don't want to sound like I'm willing to work with everybody. I'm always for collaboration stuff. But Virginia's so how they are. Like a lot of people don't. They act funny when you try to reach out,
I
or
feel you.
they only want to come around when they feel like you doing something. Then at that point, it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a lot of dope people here. I want to work with a lot of dope people here. So let me try to think. Oh, I know Bink dope, but Bink
Okay.
he's like on a whole nother wave. Matter of fact, T-Rific is dope. We haven't got our chance to work.
Okay.
I just met some dudes last night from this conference. Trax and this other young man, they're dope.
Okay. Do you have any musicians that you would want to collaborate with? And it can be either local or it could just be a celebrity musician just over time. Like, is there any person that you like, I have to collaborate with that person?
Let's start local.
Okay.
I like to collaborate with Marfie.
Okay.
And I actually have I have a song with Young Crazy. I been that, and I want to do that, so we do that.
Okay.
Actually, I would like to collaborate with Londo. It was a girl, Lacree, but she moved. But we can still make that happen.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to think who else. I mean, I don't know. I want to make music with a lot of people.
Okay.
It's Josh. They call him Raspy Soul, something like that. There's a lot of them. Of course, if I blow up, like, blow up. I had to say your word ghetto. Chris Brown, of course, is like.
Definitely.
Oh my God, so many. I can't even. This is not fair. It's
So this is extensive. Okay, well let's get a little bit more personal then, as far as singers are concerned.
Okay,
So
I thought you about to ask me, do I got a man? And
Do you?
don't.
You don't? Okay. So
single.
Okay.
But I'm kind of mean, so I don't know.
Okay, word. I feel you on that. So as far as, let's go with top 5 singers. Who are your top 5
need to do
singers
that.
of all time? I want to
It's
hear
so
it.
stressful. Like,
Is it?
yes, that's hard. Like, you can't even ask me
Is that a
something.
Leo
else.
thing?
Yeah, like, oh, don't you do that? And what's that gift? And don't you do that?
Oh, nah.
But you know what? I'm so honest. That's a Cancer Leo thing. Like, I got 2 people. I can't.
Okay. Where you were like on the cusp
I'm on
or
a
whatever?
super cusp.
Okay.
Top 5. I don't know. I have like a top 30.
Oh, jeez. Damn.
I like music.
That's good. That's respectful.
Oh, Michael Jackson,
Okay. There you go.
Prince. I ain't even
Prince.
gonna do the new people. We're not even
Okay.
gonna.
No, there you go.
Prince, Michael Jackson, of course, Whitney. Ooh. You know what? Surprisingly, Nat King Cole
Who?
and Lil Richie.
Really?
Yes, that's actually like you.
Okay.
You don't pay attention. I'm gonna need you to pay attention next time. I do this thing that I always like, ow, and James Brown too. Like people don't. If you really start paying attention to my ad libs, I got that from them because I don't
Okay.
want to keep doing a lot of the same things that some of these singers
So you
do.
go a little old
So that's
school
gonna be my trademark. Like ow.
Okay.
Some people are like, why you can do that? Don't worry about that. You ain't question Prince when he did his little thing.
Right.
Or Jane, don't question me.
Okay.
Period.
I feel you
That's
on
what
it.
I said.
Okay, I got you. Okay, that's what's up. Well, shoot. Do you have anything that you want to add, like on a concluding note for the interview?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No, I'm just joking. Yo, like no matter what you have going on in life, kids or your age or, ailments or money, just never ever stop pursuing what you love because you can't pay for a talent.
Right.
So the other stuff can be had and be gotten. So just don't give up. Like I told you, I done been through, not being able to walk and, in other interviews and vlogs and stuff I drop in the future. I've been through way more than people would even imagine.
Right.
And, you know, sexual assault, depression, suicide, all that type stuff. No matter what, don't let that stuff defeat you. Make that stuff be your ammunition to keep going and never quit, no matter what.
Absolutely.
Period. I gotta stop
Okay.
saying that. This is 2019.
No, it's all.
But yeah, that's my conclusion.
As long as it's
and follow me.
Yeah, I was about to ask you where can people find
Follow
you
me.
on social media?
Follow me out through live. Follow me in the store. Don't follow me in the store. I'm just joking because I might fight you.
I was like, damn.
I'm just joking. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's very simple. MIZZTRENDI. Ms. Trendi.
Okay.
My Facebook is Trendi. TRENDI. Music. MissTrendy.com. Dare to be different. Always be yourself. Be trendy. Trendy gang. That's it.
Okay, awesome. Well, I just want to thank you for the opportunity, and I appreciate you, coming out.
And thank you. And you keep being great light skin.
You said what?
Do it for the light skin culture.
Do it for light skin culture. Okay, well I'm doing my best. So, all right, everybody, make sure y'all go ahead and follow Trendi on all social media platforms. Make sure y'all listen to her music and run her streams up. She's dope. Make sure y'all follow her. All right, appreciate you.
All right.